So, in Remnant 2, there are a bunch of different weapons, and one of the most powerful I found so far is the Plasma Cutter Beam Rifle. It's really, really powerful, and in this video, we are going through exactly how you can get it. But I do have to let you know before we jump into this, there is a possibility there is a bug that will stop you being able to get it, and you might have to try multiple times for the weapon to actually spawn. But basically, you start this one off, you need to have Adventure Mode unlocked for Narude. So, the Narude world in the game, complete that world, unlock Adventure Mode, and you're going to need to roll that world until you have to make it back to the second tile set each time. So if you start off in Seeker's Rest, you go through a dungeon, you go through, I think it's Phantom Wasteland, find a dungeon, go through that, then you'll come out in Timeless Horizon. If you find the Forgotten Prison as your first area, you'll go through, I think it's Abyssal Rift, find a dungeon, like the story progress for that section, the dungeon there. So a lot of the time it's the Putrid Domain for us. You make it out the other side, you'll come to the Eon Vault. What you need to do is either in Timeless Horizon or the Eon Vault, you need to look for these big giant cylinder pumps. They're pumping stuff into the ground. There is a checkpoint near those that is called the Extraction Hub, and what you're going to have to do when you are there is look under each of the pumps until you find one that has a hole in the ground. Then what you're going to do is crouch, and as soon as it lifts up, start walking towards the hole. You'll have plenty of time to get through, but drop down that hole and you'll land on a pipe. Now, there are a bunch of enemies in this area, so basically get aggro with the first one, the others will start coming towards you. Sit on that pipe and take out all the enemies, and once you are clear, roam around in that underground section and you'll find another enemy, and that is going to drop a mask or a helmet. That helmet is going to be called the Navigator's Helm. Now what you need to do is, after you've done that, you have to re-roll Narude again, because there's a different area you need to get to. This area is called Titan's Reach, but the Extraction Hub and Titan's Reach, as far as I am aware, can never coexist, so they cannot spawn in the exact same roll of the world. So after you've got the Navigator's Helm, you're going to re-roll the world, and I believe you can do this from either Timeless Horizon or the Eon Vault. You're going to make it to those tile sets, and you're going to look for, it basically looks like a crashed sort of spaceship. And when you have found that, there's going to be this little section to this, around the side of where the checkpoint is, and there's going to be a bunch of pipes in there. If you crouch and you make your way through there, there's going to be this door that scans you. And what you need to do is you need to equip the Navigator's Helm, and it's going to basically say that you've been approved. It's going to open the door, and at the back of that room is going to be the Plasma Cutter. But that's where the bug can happen. Sometimes that door will open and the Plasma Cutter will not be there. I've seen people saying that they've had to re-roll and find Titan's Reach 2, 3, sometimes even 4 or 5 times until the weapon spawns. I don't know exactly what causes it. Luckily enough for me, Pete and Lewis, it was there the very first time. So you just walk in, grab your Plasma Cutter, and that is it. An incredible, incredible beam rifle to use in the game. Comes with 100 rounds before it needs reloading. It is a weapon that overheats, so you do need to be careful. But what the mod does is lets you go to higher damage stacked, and it also makes the weapon take longer to overheat. And that is exactly how you get the Plasma Cutter Beam Rifle, a really, really good weapon in Remnant 2. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.